Where have you seen technology truly improve workforce board performance, and where is it oversold?
Answering your question. So I think where tech really helps, right? Integrated case management, data systems. Melanie, I know Kraft is doing a lot of that. There are a lot of companies that have been spending, many years really working to try and solve, some of the challenges of how do we make data work in the workforce system, not just for the sake of compliance and reporting, but to really fuel our decision making, help us create better experiences for learners and workers. And we are making progress. We have not solved it all. But if you're looking for examples of where we're seeing technology, solve for problems, that's one. Another easy one, communication and scheduling, right? Is workforce boards that are integrating automating text messages into their systems so that job seekers weren't waiting around to receive an email that, by the way, they'll never read because they're only responding to text messages. Really, really good place to look for kind of innovation in the technology space. Obviously, labor market data, skills intelligence. I'm spending a lot more time, working with regions and with workforce boards around how to figure out how to make better use of skills data, competency data, yes, LERs and other things. But I think that's another place to look for where workforce boards are really starting to wrap their arms around new technology and digital. Finally, AI.
Mhm.
AI as kind of a co-pilot for staff. AI is a way of really thinking about how to fine tune our strategy and our operations as workforce boards is another. So those are some things to look at. I think the things that don't work, silver bullet platforms, right? We're gonna find this one piece of technology that solves all the things, just magically, undoes all these bottlenecks we have and all these policies and procedures. Like let's get over some of that like magical thinking. That there will just be kind of one technology tool that will replace everything else. And unless Jane knows something different, like the way money works, the way programs work, the way federal and state policy works, that like actually animates the workforce system is not
Mhm.
going to get dramatically less complicated anytime in the next 5 to 10 years. So
Right.
we need to create technology that I think adapts to that and recognizes that we have to live in that complexity a little bit. And then the other one to the chat, self-service everything is not the answer. When COVID came around, I was all over it. I was fascinated by how workforce boards were creating new websites and were creating new self-service options, and we've continued down that path, and we need to. I think though, this question of how much does that thinking, block out people with, low digital literacy, language barriers, disabilities. It's real and it comes at a significant cost to what,
Mhm.
Jane has already talked about is that lowercase d democratic mandate of the workforce system.
Right.
So, there's got to continue to be this both and approach to, what we can provide online that's easy and a click away and where people still want human connection. I saw Netflix referenced, Amazon referenced. I don't usually watch Netflix alone. I usually like having a human being next to me when I watch it. Whatever it is I buy on Amazon, most cases, I'm sharing that experience or that thing with someone else. And I think the same thing can be said about like why do we still need places for people to go in the workforce system? It's because sometimes when times are tough and you don't know where else to go, having a person to talk to about your problem, beats the heck out of any computer screen I've ever met.